If you want to build strong relationships with clients that keep them coming back and sending you more referrals, it all starts with creating an amazing client experience. And to do that, you have to show them that you care and make them feel special.
In this video, we're going to share some ideas and examples of things you can do to make your clients feel special and show your customers that you care. We'll share some simple things you can do and some tricks to make them easy. We're also going to share some ideas and examples of things you can do to go above and beyond to make your clients feel special. Hey guys, I'm Mike and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here and you want more tips that are going to help you close more deals and get more done, then subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.
I'm Christy, and in today's video, we're talking all about how to create an amazing client experience that leaves your clients coming back for more, singing your praises, and sending you more referrals. And leave us a comment below. What company do you love because they've created an amazing client experience for you?
Let's start with the basics of making an amazing client experience. To make your clients feel special, it starts with the little things like following through on what you say. For example, following up promptly when you say you will. If you don't do the things that you promised, or it takes you too long to follow through, it's going to make you look unprofessional and put a bad taste in your clients' mouths. It really shows your clients that you don't care about them and that they're not that important to you.
There are other small things that you can do to make clients feel special by remembering little details. Things like remembering their spouse's name or their dog's name, remembering that their kid plays soccer, or hobbies that they're interested in, or remembering how they take their coffee. These things may seem small and simple, but they send the message to your client that you care enough to pay attention to the details.
There are also bigger gestures you can make that really show that you took the time to get to know them. And we'll share some of these ideas and examples later on in the video. But before we jump into those ideas, we wanted to share some tips with you on how to keep track of all these little details. Because oftentimes we know we should be keeping track of these details, but we're human and our memories aren't that great, especially when we're managing a whole bunch of clients. It's really hard to keep track of all these things.
Right. Wait, what did you say? I've forgotten already.
Where am I?
I also don't have a great memory. So there are little things that I do to help remind myself. So for example, if someone mentions that they're going to be on vacation or on a business trip, so they have to reschedule a call, I'll add a note to the appointment with the next call that I have with them to ask, like, how was your vacation to Bali? Or how was your business trip to Texas? Or if they mention something about their kid's soccer game, I'll add in a little note, and that way I'll remember the next time I get on a call with them to kind of ask, how was your kid's soccer game? Did they win? These are little things, but just by adding little details and reminders for myself, it helps kind of spark that conversation on a more personal level and build that more personal connection and bond with your clients.
You can take this a step further. For example, a customer of ours has created a form in Daylite that he links to every client's record. In this form, they capture details about their clients, such as how they like their coffee, any hobbies or interests that they have, what brand or type of wine or scotch do they prefer, or if they don't drink. And as he or other people in his firm are chatting with clients, they're constantly updating this form with new details. This way, when they want to send a client a thank you gift for referring a new prospect, or to send them a gift on their birthday, they know exactly what to send. Also, when he's meeting with a client, he'll review this form the night before or the day of to refresh his memory of all these details. For example, what are their kids' names and where do they go to school? And because he's tracking exactly how they like their coffee, he can hand them a drink as soon as they walk through the door, exactly how they like it.
I know another customer of ours who's a wedding photographer. Her name's Nisha Ravji. She does beautiful work. And a lot of her business, I think majority of it, if not all of it, comes through referrals because she provides such an amazing client experience and people always rave about how she remembers the details. And she was telling me this story about how she was working with this one bride, and over lunch they were chatting, and this bride told her about this car that her dad taught her and her sisters how to drive, and it's just this old beat up up car, but she had somehow mentioned in the conversation that the car would be there on the day of their wedding. And so Nisha had recorded a little note about that in Daylite and kind of attached it to the wedding project that she had in the client in Daylite. And then on the day of the wedding, she had that reminder and suggested to the bride that they take some photos in front of this car. And to anyone else, it would have just been photos in front of an old beat up car, but it meant something to this bride because it was sentimental to her. And this bride was really pleased with it. She was really touched that she remembered that. And so these are just little things that shows that you're going above and beyond to remember the details and make your clients feel truly special, that you care about them.
These things sound so small and so simple, but the impact is that your clients will be amazed at how much you remember about them, and it's going to make them feel special and have a stronger relationship with you. One of the things we started doing was sending out postcards around Christmas time, about 100 to 200 handwritten notes. And for customers that we've spoken to on the phone or gotten to know a little bit, we've included little personalized notes on their postcards. These postcards don't cost us a lot, maybe a little bit of carpal tunnel for the team that's writing them out, but it only takes a couple of hours. And from what we've heard from customers who have received these postcards, they really appreciate that we thought about them and it made them feel really special. We've even had some customers show their appreciation for receiving these cards by sharing them on social media.
You can even take this one step further to go above and beyond and show your customers that you're trying to learn things about them and that you care. For example, there's this great story that Gary V posted on his Instagram. We'll include a link below in the description so you can check it out. But the gist of it is that a customer ordered a case of wine, and Gary V looked through this customer's profile on Twitter and saw that he was posting all about Jay Cutler. So he knew that he was a Chicago Bears fan. So he sent him a Chicago Bears jersey that was signed by Jay Cutler. And weeks or months went by, and eventually they got, oh, and by the way, the jersey cost more than the order that this customer put in, but then months later, they got an order, a $5,000 order from a different customer who had put in the comments that his friend had received a signed Chicago Bears jersey from them and told him the story, and that's how he heard about them. So really nice story. This just kind of shows the impact that these little things have. And really Gary V's point about telling this story is that today, now more than ever, we have access to so much information about our customers, and we can make an amazing client experience with little things that show intent and effort.
I remember hearing a story at a conference about a company that was helping a customer over live chat. And right before the agent closed down the chat, they asked, "Is there anything else that we can help you with?" The customer joked and said, "Yeah, it's really hot over here. I would love an ice cream." Now, obviously that customer was joking, but the company went above and beyond and ordered and sent them a small tub of ice cream with a note that said how appreciative they were for their business.
So make your clients feel special by keeping track of and referencing these little details and bits of information that show that you care enough about them to remember the details. And if you're like us and your memory kind of sucks, you can use a CRM like Daylite to help you keep track of these bits and pieces of information to help you remember.
We hope that this video inspires you with some ideas on how you can make your clients feel special. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know by giving it a thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. For more tips, follow us on social media.